The comet that laughed. I remember the moment the laughter started. It slipped through the static of the emergency broadcast system. Not screaming, not alien shrieks, just a chuckle, a human laugh. And then another. Like someone, somewhere, found the universe's punchline before the rest of us did. They told us it was just a comet. Just a comet. The designation of this comet was C/2025 QX9. Harmless, passing through the outer system. But then the data changed. Velocity dropped. Trajectory curved. And this so-called comet wasn't leaving. It was braking. Matching Earth's orbit as though looking for parking. It's slowing down. Confirmed deceleration. The anchor's voice cracked when she said it. She tried to sound calm, but you could hear the swallow between her words. And then, live on air, she played the transmission. It was laughter. Not cosmic static, not data noise, just an old-fashioned sitcom laugh track echoing through a billion miles of vacuum. A sound that had no business being out there. If this was how the world ended, it was ending on a laugh. The next 2 days were textbook apocalypse. Politicians posturing, talking about, quote, containment. Economists predicting, quote, cosmic market uncertainty. Hashtags spawned and devoured each other with hashtag Comet God, hashtag Comet Hoax, hashtag Laughing Star. There were memes of Jesus doing stand-up in orbit. TikToks of people pretending to hear punchlines only they understood. Humans do what we always do when terrified. We joked. We steamed. We merchandised the fear. Then NASA held a press conference. A man in a wrinkled shirt and tired eyes called it a structured, non-random signal. Translation, someone or something was laughing on purpose. They tried to triangulate a message, but every attempt ended the same. The sound of canned laughter fading into applause. Meanwhile, world leaders argued about who owned the sky. Missiles rolled out, quote, just in case. Markets crashed, then rallied. A YouTuber declared it proof of heaven's open mic night, and someone started a religion overnight. Then, the object stopped. Over the Pacific, motionless. Too deliberate to be debris, too quiet to be war. At dusk, it unfolded, like a mirror blooming from the light. No flames, no meteoritic trail, just radiance, stage lighting. That's when the laughter changed. Softer now, closer. You can almost hear voices behind it, bickering, 4 of them, arguing about how to make an entrance. I didn't know it then, but those voices belonged to the Four Horsemen. Only they weren't riding horses anymore. They were cosmic has-beens with a new assignment and no idea how to execute it. But that revelation came later. At the start, all we knew was something was up there, rehearsing. Now let me take you back months earlier, or maybe centuries, depending on your cosmology. Somewhere outside time, in a chamber without clocks, the cosmic powers convened. They were tired. Tired of doom. Tired of being misunderstood. Every apocalypse was bad press. And creation's Yelp score was in freefall. So they called in their creative division, the Cosmic Clowns. Imagine it. Ancient entities in oversized shoes, cosmic noses glowing with like dying stars. Their motto, balance the universe through laughter. They pitched a new approach. Lighter. Funnier. Rebrand the end of the world as a variety show. The powers, desperate for novelty, said, sure, whatever, yeah, okay, yes. And thus began the great celestial experiment, Project Horsing Around. The plan was simple. Take the Four Horsemen, conquest, war, famine, death, and reinvent them for a modern audience. Before the universe resumes its regularly scheduled absurdity, a quick break from your humble narrator. If you've made it this far into the Four Horsemen of comedy, congratulations. You've officially survived episode 1. The end of the world has never sounded this entertaining. We're building this little weird world one laugh at a time, and your support helps keep the cosmic lights on. You can find the Four Horsemen of Comedy anywhere podcasts are live. Spotify, Apple, Rumble, YouTube, and of course, right here. If you like what you've heard, drop a review. Share it with a friend who laughs an existential dread, and keep an eye out. Our Patreon and Discord are on the way, so you'll soon be able to join the apocalypse yourself. Alright, coffee break's over. Back to the end of everything.